trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
So what's up? It's your girl Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts, and I'm back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusions that you draw is on you, not me. So let's get it. As always, before we get started, prayers to the family of the victims involved. As of 6:15 a.m. on Friday, February 3rd, there has not been an official update by Detroit police or Michigan State Police in regards to this case. However, many news outlets in Detroit has provided additional details from their sources. So I want to state that all information is being provided by news sources in Detroit, not YouTube videos, news sources. However, the police have not made an official press release or a press conference at this time outside of what's being found in these news articles. Now, one piece of information that has been confirmed by police is that a 15-year-old boy has been charged in connection with possessing Kelly's vehicle, okay? The arrest actually happened last week, and this is according to Warren Police Commissioner William Dower. According to DetroitNews.com, they did reach out to Macomb County Prosecutor's Office for particulars on the charges that the juvenile faced. However, immediate response was not provided. This article was updated at 9:38 p.m. Eastern Time on February 2nd. So at this time, that is all the information that's being released in regards to the teenager. So I will be referencing the Detroit News outlet and Fox 2 Detroit outlet as my references for this information, okay? According to both news outlets, they have police sources that are confirming their information that they're putting out. So I do want to put that disclaimer, okay? Now, according to the Detroit News, the bodies of the three missing men, allegedly, because at this time it has not been confirmed directly by police. However, a lot of family members have been on social media to confirm it, and I told you guys that in my last video. But they are stating that the bodies were found under a pile of debris in the basement of a vacant Highland Park apartment building, according to police sources familiar with the investigation, okay? And it says that the apartment building is called North Course Apartments and is on the Highland Park border near Detroit's Palmer's Park.
State Police for the night, they say that a team has gone in. They're working their way into this big, really abandoned or mostly abandoned apartment complex.
Now, what was unclear last night when I dropped the video was how did investigators even get to that building? Because, you know, as we already went over, the car was found last week. So as I reported in my very first video, the mother of Amani Kelly did confirm that, you know, she used OnStar to track down the car. The police stated then that they requested cellular data from the phones. And according to sources for the news outlets, the phones were pinged in the area near the apartment complex, according to investigators. So that led them to the building. Now, it is being said, according to DetroitNews.com, because I didn't see it on the Fox 2 one, is that the bodies were discovered under old construction equipment, and it appears to show that they have been shot, allegedly, because like I said, the police have not confirmed this. But using actual news outlets does help with referencing because they have actual sources that they can contact within the police department or law enforcement to kind of help get some of the details that may not be yet public. So I do like to use those when I'm not able to find it
They
myself.
say the conditions are so bad as they try to gather evidence. They say it is, in fact, very much rat infested, so it's slowing the progress of their ability to gather evidence here. But they're still working on this case, trying to put all of these details together in a case that has really captured the attention of the country.
Hearing that clip just had me just like at a loss for words because we're hearing, possibly they were shot, and now, it's being reported that the building is heavily infested with rats. So you can't help but to like get a mental picture. Well, in my opinion, because I definitely, got one listening to that clip. According to Shaw, which is the police official that was speaking to the news outlets, the building is abandoned, but there were a lot of squatters in there. So in my mind, I kind of think of the building in New Jack City, like it's probably all types of stuff in that building. And then it leads you to think, like, how did they get to that building? Like, why would they have went there? And that's what's so confusing in this case so far. When I first got wind of this story a couple of days ago, it wasn't on YouTube yet. It had just broke on like CNN and local news outlets. And I never would have thought that a few days later we would be at this point with it. So again, prayers to the family, loved ones, the friends of the victims, because I just have a feeling this is definitely going to get more sad as we get into more details once they're released from the police.
However, the event was canceled after organizers could not reach them on
Now,
their
I'm going to be honest with y'all. This part is actually kind of off to me, right? Because reports were stating that the gig or the performance was canceled due to equipment issues. But now the news is stating it was canceled because the promoters couldn't reach the victims. That's what's odd to me. I don't know, y'all. We gonna my spider senses are tingling with that because, like, which one is it? Because not being able to reach them and you calling them to tell them that it's canceled due to equipment issue is not the same thing. Like, it's something totally opposite of each other. But I will say that according to Armani Kelly's fiance, I believe her name is, Taylor Perrin. She states that he told her the gig had been canceled over equipment issue, so he plans to link up with the other two victims and possibly find open mic events. She stated that text calls, Facebook messages stopped being answered around 7:30 p.m. and Michigan is on Eastern time. So just to give you a perspective of that. Now, they also say that police have confirmed that Kelly picked up Wicker and Givens on the way to the gig before it was canceled. So my thing is this. If the victim told his fiance the event was canceled due to equipment issues, how did the promoters not get in touch with them? Like, y'all following me? Like, something is definitely odd. But we're gonna have to definitely keep our eye on that part because that's kind of fishy to me.
There. Now, I do have to tell you something interesting did happen moments ago. There was a man who came up and said he was the brother of one of the victims, one of the three men, and said that concert, this guy says, was a setup. Now, we haven't been able to confirm that with...
Now, when I first heard that part of the broadcast, I was like, now, why would that reporter just throw that out there like that, right? Especially because he stated that it hasn't been confirmed by police. But listening to the two different versions of if or why the event was canceled makes me feel like it's definitely something fishy, okay? Because if it comes out that, and this is if it comes out that, and allegedly comes out that the promoters did in fact cancel the event and talk to the victims prior to, then I would definitely be on the side that it was a setup somewhere amongst the connection to the party. But on the other hand, if it comes out that in actuality the promoters couldn't reach the victims, then that means it happened way before, they even got to thinking about coming to the event, in my opinion. So like I said, you guys, y'all already know the clickbait's gonna be out there. It's really nothing in stone. It's all coming from sources, according to these news outlets, police sources. But nevertheless, a lot of details will need to be confirmed with the police department. I'm noticing that we're getting information in a delay, because like I said, when I reported this 2 days ago, the information regarding the 15-year-old wasn't even out there yet. So, fast forward to now, is out there. So, it's definitely a delay. Shout out to my right and my left hand, my assistants. Y'all know them, Spread Love and Miss Tina. Because I hit them up when I got wind of it, and Miss Tina was able to get me some info. I woke up this morning to more info from Spread Love, and Spread Love is like, Mickey, you didn't give us time. And look, that is definitely how this blogging world works. But I appreciate them for what they do and getting me the information needed so that I can bring it to the people, okay? Definitely. So I appreciate them. I appreciate my whole Truth team. Now, I do want to play something and put out another part of the case that is being reported. So take a listen.
On your next scene, I mean on your next
Let's go. If you
on your
go,
podcast, your
bro,
story.
if you go up, nigga,
You
if you win,
can
nigga,
do
I'ma just be a supporter.
you can do the bang bang
Listen,
shit. I be telling
no,
people about the bang bang shit.
you'll be Supreme, right? And I'll be Ja Rule out there singing and dancing and shit. Like, hey.
Bro, see, that's why everything go left.
You always go to weird shit.
Every time, bro. It's a room full of gangsters and you around this
Dude
bitch
got
playing.
weird shit.
Why
Every
not?
time.
That's that
I be
light
living my
skin
life.
shit, nigga.
I be
That's
living
that
my
light.
life, though.
I'm just living my life.
Living
Bro,
my life.
what?
But nigga, I was just in that. We was all just. He was just in that bitch. That nigga was just in that bitch. My nigga, that shit be what's up, bro.
What the fuck is that?
Ooh.
Shit.
I don't know. What is it? Lean back. Lean back. What the fuck?
Nigga, this just a scarf, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hell no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No,
Dog,
sir.
you gotta
No,
get your
sir.
ass beat when we catch
No,
you.
nigga. That shit was for swag.
You catching the
That
fade
shit
when
was
you
for
catch it, bro.
sauce. Don't do
You catching
that.
the fade when
Don't
you
do
catch
that.
it, bro.
That shit was for sauce, nigga.
I'm saying though, like,
Don't do
come on, man.
that.
You moving bold as hell over there.
I'm
That's
moving.
that.
I'm
No,
doing
I ain't.
That's that VVM shit.
Oh, he
Huh?
said it.
That's that bad guy shit.
That's oh yeah.
I'm saying though,
Oh yeah.
you putting on for them niggas. You
I almost
oh,
put my
man,
ass up.
them niggas need to give you a violation.
No, no sir.
Damn.
You
No
got a
sir.
violation coming. Next time I watch your
Come correct,
podcast,
bro.
man, you better have a fat eye with
Nigga,
busted lips.
next
For real.
time
Tell
I
them
see
niggas.
your post, the next
Tell them
post, y'all
niggas
better
how you
post
would have
my
got your
shit.
ass beat for that
Stop.
and joint.
Who?
Tell them niggas how you would have got a big violation for that. And you would have had a big fat eye.
Big red
Nigga,
eye.
nigga, do you know who you talking to?
Big red eye.
Bro, go get.
Nigga,
Let me see.
nigga, I'm double
Turn that one
certified,
over. Oh,
nigga.
you put the real one on.
Nigga,
You put
I'm
the real. You put the
double
real one.
certified,
He
nigga.
went and grabbed the
I'm
red
double
one. That
certified.
nigga had a
I'm double certified.
one of the cowboy Hanky Doodle.
Yeah, nigga, that shit for the sauce. That shit
Something
for
that
the
bitch got
hoes.
hurt.
You know what I'm
Something
saying?
that
That
bitch
shit
wearing
for
her
the
days
hoes.
boots.
That shit for the hoes, nigga. Quit playing with me, nigga.
Man,
I'm double certified. Who you playing with, boy?
throw that shit away, homie.
Come on. Don't get
All
mad,
right,
bro.
though, bro. We
Listen.
gone, bro. I'm gonna catch
Hey,
up with you. Down, bro.
all right,
We
play
gone.
my
18.
music, nigga. Let them
You
niggas
swear
hear my
my
shit.
shit on, bro.
Yeah.
So this live was actually recorded about 2 days prior to the trio going missing. I'm not sure if it's going to mean anything to the case, but it's definitely something to look at. Like I said, may mean nothing, may mean a lot. In the beginning of the live, the victim went on to speak on someone as far as being possibly a snitch that he was locked up with. And if you remember in my first video, the mother referenced to thinking that it had something to do with jail. So again, just speculation at this point, no confirmation yet by police. Also, according to Detroit News, it is said that the police were able to look through the 15-year-old cell phones and found calls and text messages from a guy who lived in Ashton, which is on Detroit's northwest side. And they stated that they did go do a warrant search because he had an outstanding warrant, so that they were able to do questioning during that time. And then after that, that is when kind of some motion start coming with the case as far as them finding the bodies. Again, no confirmation as if that information came from that person who was arrested or if it was just based off something else. But I will say myself, I mean, the timing of it does make you think if, you know, what's what. But we're going to leave that alone for now, put a pin in it until we have more confirmed information on that, okay? It is also being stated that video from Project Greenlight locations throughout Detroit was obtained, and they have footage of a man wearing gloves cleaning out Kelly's car, okay? So with that being said, it definitely, if you wasn't sure if it was foul play, I would definitely at this point say it's definitely foul play involved. And also, Given's mother, Kat Fogel, did say she was informed by police about 4:30 p.m. that they had found 3 bodies. My heart just goes out to her and the other mothers and family members. And again, I'm going to say prayers go out to them. Healing goes out to them. So for now, y'all, that is all that I have that is basically just coming out. It's probably going to be a lot of things released throughout today and upcoming days and weeks to come. And I'll be here to break it down with you guys. So for now, I'm going to close out. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to do the same. And I'm a holla.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.